Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Monomyth. It's a dungeon crawler RPG, kind of in the same vein as Morrowind or King's Field or Shadow Tower and stuff like that. I played the demo for this a while back, thought it was neat, and it's finally out in early access as of, I guess, a couple days ago whenever this video goes out. Okay, these portraits broke my brain a little bit, and I had to look them up a little bit, just because they look kind of rough, but not in an AI way, but in a kind of vaguely AI adjacent way. And I always have to check because I don't cover games that use generative AI for any reason. And you know, I very much want all of the games I promote to be of a reasonably high quality and also authenticity. And so I was curious about these portraits, and apparently they were made with MetaHuman, which is like a kind of face compositing 3D model thing, which is why they look kind of weird. But I figured I'd bring that up because some other people might notice that and be like, Anyway, I'm going to play as knockoff Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm going to be Benjamin Cucumber Batch. Good enough. All right, so what are we going to be? Well, considering Benjamin Cucumber Batch is Doctor Strange, no. I could call him Nurse Strangeness. No, Quack Strangeness. I got to work on this. I'm going to make it a wizard again. I really enjoyed playing wizard the last time. So I've got X amount of attribute points, X amount of skill points. Intelligence determines capacity of the mind, comprehension, base requirement for arcane activity, positive effect on raw nature of cosmic spells, protect you against numbing agents or numbing effects of the divine school. What does cognition do? Casting and memorizing spells. So I think we put 2 points into cognition, 2 points into intelligence. What do we want to do spell-wise? We've got divine magic, aura magic, cosmic magic. I've got 8 skill points to kind of divvy out between these. We also have speech. I don't even know if we have people to talk to. But maybe we do. I'm going to put like 2 points into lockpicking, 2 points into search. What's aura magic? Manipulate the physical realm in useful ways. I'm going to put a couple points into divine, aura, and cosmic just in case that gets me something useful. And I don't know, second level in cosmic magic just because. That seems to be maybe attack magic. Hopefully these will be useful. Maybe. It's a dungeon on the moon, looks like.
As the sun sets on the empires of mankind, and civilization crumbles under great storms ravaging the world's surface, the people of Ariath retreat to the underground. Amidst the chaos of this dying world, your father, King Ferredin III, sent an expedition to the fallen fortress city of Lysandria. It is said that within the ruins of the fortress lies the primeval seed, a divine gift that may calm the gods' anger and put an end to the roaring thunder in the sky. Spearheaded by your own brother, the expedition hoped to retrieve the sacred object, but was never heard of again. Against your father's wish, you decide to travel to Lysandria yourself. Find your brother and retrieve the divine gift. But beware, the ancient fortress is not as deserted as it seems.
Oops. You can use your compass. Oh, well, those tips go by quick.
Finally,
Right.
I thought you would never wake up.
Oh, there's still voice acting. Nice.
They hit you on the head. Pretty nasty. At first I thought they'd killed you.
Where am I?
You are in outer Lysandria. At least what's left of it. It looks like some of the wasteland tribes took a liking to the place and decided to raid it.
And who are you?
I am Goron. I used to be a guard around here. At least until we were attacked. Now I'm just a prisoner. Guess I shouldn't complain though. After all, I am still alive. But right now, I am more concerned about you. You are the one who will get us out of here.
I will?
Well, I would hope so. Unless you want to end up on a slave market, or worse, in a stew.
I'm all ears.
These guys, the ones that captured us, they don't know anything about this place. But I do. Lysandria is full of hidden passages. Quite useful during a siege, believe me. Now, there's nothing over here, but your cell is the last in the block. Search the walls. There should be a way out. And if you find it, don't forget about me, all right?
Okay. Isn't a Wanderbot video without messing with the sound settings. I want to double check if there is, yes, voices. That's so good. So many games don't have voice sliders, and it is the saddest thing ever because I want to be able to hear the NPCs over the sword slashing, like sword slashes and other such things. And yeah, a lot of games are just like, hey, but what if voice acting was on the same slider as your sound effects? So that sword, it's like 2 times louder than anybody talking, but you can't turn one down. All right, so what do we want to do? F to interact with default highlighted objects. I can punch things. There we go. Well, I can't talk to him any further. That's fine. Can I punch these? No. So here's the question. Do I actually start with any spells? Oh, I did do Cucumber Batch. I should have done Patch. Oh well, too late. I don't know anything about any of these things. Well, it'll be fine. Can I eat mushrooms? No. You can crouch. Cool. I don't know which of these I can loot or interact with, so I'm just gonna have to make do. What does this do? Probably not the best. At least I can grab the torch. Oh, that didn't work. Doesn't seem like I can offhand with the torch, but at least I can see what I'm doing. Open your inventory with tab, rotate split stacks. Cool. Okay, traps. We have lockpicks. So those are good. Traps, torture tools, bunch of books. Anything useful in any of these? No, it doesn't look like it. Is locked. Okay, 1 through 4 to use my lockpicks. F? Unlocked. There we go. Well, always invest just a little bit into lockpicking in these games. I'll probably invest more into it, but still. Noble shoes, pants, rusty short sword, tunic. I don't actually want to use them. Personal letter. Dear Benjamin Cumberbatch, I know that... Cucumber Batch. I know that neither you nor your parents could keep you from traveling to Lysandria. While I understand your predicament or sentiment, I also understand that you, given that the unthinkable has occurred, are the last remaining heir to the throne of Bothuria. Therefore, I beg you to minimize the risk. It has been decades since many of our people entered Lysandria, so our knowledge about the place is limited to hearsay. Apparently, the divine gift was a relic of the Rahi cult, which ran an otherwise unremarkable chapel in Lysandrian heartlands. If you wish to find your brother, you may want to start your search there. To stay out of trouble, do not trust anyone you meet along the way. Do not disclose your ties to the royal family either. Royal blood is worth gold. Even the most primitive savages out there understand that. Hope both you and your brother return safely to us soon. Best wishes and good luck. Your friend, R. Okay, so this has some bandages. Take. Where I can... Oops. Well, you know what? I was actually injured anyway, so that's fine. I was really hoping there would be a quick sort or quick move of some variety. Okay, we've got there. We've got some sacks. Sacks don't seem to have anything. Wooden doors can be broken down. Oh, I can do F to take things. What else do we have here? We got this. And quaff. That's locked. Doesn't seem like there's anything else I can work with. Big question. Is there durability? Okay, I can just... No, it doesn't look like there's durability. So that's actually really good for me. Maybe I should have considered going for a melee build. But, I don't know, just magic in these games always feels like it has the most interesting potential. Some objects can be set on fire with a torch. Okay, not those. What about these? I don't know, what about doors? Doesn't seem like... Does not seem like it. That's okay. Should I actually grab some extra torches just to make sure that I have them? Oh. That is not the variety I get to keep with me. Well, that's okay. Bit of a slower start, but it's got that kind of immersive sim vibe that I like. Combine objects with the environment. Okay. Dud torch. Where did the lever go? Oh no. Oh, key item. No. Help? Okay, F default. Interact with the highlighted object. Okay. Taking them from the inventory, clicking on the object that you wish. Where did it go, though? I'm not blind, right? It's not here. Like, you'd think it would be... Oh, no, that's keys, as opposed to key object. Oh, I'm a moron. It was put in my quick slots, and I just didn't realize. Shrines allow you to level up your character, clear your name. Alright. So, level 2, we have 1 attribute point and a couple of skill points. I think I'm gonna wait. Atone for sins. I have no sins. Unfortunately, the quick slots are a little small, so it's hard to see. But that's okay. We're just gonna look around and see what I can do. The main thing is I'm gonna need a spell before I want to do too much. Okay. Alright, so that hurts a bit. Combat music's kind of fun. It's very old school, but that's this entire game. Yeah, what I want is a spear, or some spells, or... I mean, yeah. A firebolt would be lovely. Some tasty fish. That is too heavy. Cook a meal by placing a cookable item besides the fireplace. Also have a fishing rod and a... Ooh. The idea of being able to go fishing is kind of fun. And it's a good way of getting additional food sources, maybe. Though I have no idea how effective this is. I don't even know if there's any fish in here. A light tutorial for hey, there's fish would actually be lovely. Nope, didn't work. But we do know that there are fish. I just have to wait long enough. It was starting to wiggle, but that just meant that there was a fish kind of in the area. I wish it had fish shadows, you know, just like a basic, oh, there's maybe a fish in the area. Just so you kind of know. What was it? Caught a cave trout. Okay, so that means that we can get food kind of whenever we want. I ate raw fish. Grilled cave trout. Wait until it turns. Grilled. Okay, looks like I can have 2 of them. Higher value, eat it without getting sick. Bit bony though, that's fine. I love the fact that you can go fishing. It just immediately giving me that option if I need it. Goes so far. Okay, so what else do we have around here? Windows, door. I don't think I can go through there. There might be a secret path through. It doesn't look like there's anything here. I'll have to look around. But it doesn't matter too deeply to me at the moment. Okay. I think we loot the rat. Eat a fish. Hopefully that'll give me a little bit of healing. Make up for the fact that I am a wuss boy and very killable. Eventually I will have magic and can maybe do things. Right now I'm too mediocre. So we've got a bunch of arrows. Some more fish. Oh, that's interesting. Raw meat. Grilled meat. Okay, what else do we have around here? Underworld ale. A mug, but that's not that helpful. A couple of mushrooms, too, which I can eat. Old rusty key. And we've got this side path, but I might as well do this one. Because I think this just loops me back to where I just was. Should be good. I'm assuming there's no map. Personal letter. Do not have any maps at the moment. So there are maps, just not any right now. Nothing to do with that. Grab another torch. So what do we have down here? Stay in the shadows to remain unseen. You know what? It doesn't look like it's following me. Yeah, save shrine's right here. So I have some more. So what do we want? Vitality, more damage you can take. More stamina you have. Like, it's tempting, but eh. Yeah, swords and axes. Well balanced, fit any type of attack. I don't know. I think we just leave as is, just keep going. And just maybe sneak by this guy. Either that or we could try and fight him. You know what? I'm gonna unequip the torch just in case the torch actually makes a difference here. So does this guy even move? He does, and that's a problem. I mean, a very small problem. He'll turn around. He also looks like he'd be pretty vulnerable to a backstab. Dude looks like he's mostly just fleshy and wearing nothing. But I'm not putting a whole lot of stock in my ability to stab anything or anyone. I'm not that good. I'm not that strong. My character is currently pretty bad. Just keep expecting to hear him racing up from behind because he heard me bumping around. But I'm hearing my own footsteps and it's freaking me out a little bit. Does this game have a kick button? Oh, it's got leaning. Pull yourself towards a ledge by jumping towards it. Feels like this is a bit longer and more, like, direct of a tutorial than the last one. Buckler, blacksmithing hammer. Okay, repair your metallic equipment by heating it up in a furnace. Swinging a hammer at it. What? Okay. Maybe I have to put it in. I cannot tell if it's actually heated up or not. Well, it's cooled down a bit. But yeah, can I check? Quality, excellent. Skill points and strength. Oh. So if I put one more point to strength and one more point into swords and axes, I'd be able to do maximum damage with the thing. Maybe. Yeah, we also have the blacksmithing. I don't really know. I don't have too much of a specific preference any which way. Let's see, what about the shield? Ah, the shield is worn. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. How do you know when it's heated up enough? Looks like it's getting redder. I'm going to assume... Excellent. Okay. So that's how it works. So excellent is the absolute maximum. I don't know if we can use the grindstone necessarily. Now, do we have anything else here? Bunch of barrels, but I can't pick them up or throw them around or anything. Okay, equip a tome, memorize spells. Douse, couple of echo stones, whatever those do. And we also have an arcane tome. Act as a catalyst for spellcasting. That sounds about right. How do we actually equip spells? With any memorized spell. Magic. Spell is too complicated. Spell is too complicated. Spell is too complicated. Okay, we have douse. Used to extinguish flames. Well, that's not really the attack spell I was hoping for. What else do we have here? Looks like it's a bunch of bookshelves and whatnot, but I'm not seeing much else. Oh, I get something in the main room. At some point... Oh, this room. Or this door. At some point we'll find an actual proper attack spell. Why would I do that? I do not know. It does not matter. Okay, grab the bread. Because my character is a weird hungry boy. Underworld ale. Most of these are just random bottles. But I want to grab everything because otherwise I'm going to get wrecked. Okay, got another one of these. Bandages. Unlocked. Ah, so we've looped back on where we were. I think for the time being, I will put that 1 point into strength and swords and axes just because. It gives me just enough leeway on what I'm doing so that I'm able to do full damage to these suckers. I can scale up more, so I do even more damage, but I'm still kind of committed to the idea of being a wizard here. Okay, looks like that stays open. That's locked. Okay, there's a guy there. Yeah, I'm not sure what happens if I get detected here. Or get killed, sorry. Because it feels like I'm just going to have to accept combat as like a natural consequence of playing and exploring this game. But I also get the distinct feeling I'm going to get wrecked, hence why I was hoping to find some spells. I could try throwing things at the guy. Rain him a couple of times? Get him with a pot to the face? I don't know, that might work. Yeah, problem is, I think we've kind of tapped out most of this area, so I'm gonna have to get past that guy. Well, got a whole mess of healing items. So I could do it. Otherwise, I could increase my strength a little bit, or my skills, or I don't know. Piercing weapons would be interesting. I wonder if you can get, no, daggers or rapiers. Kind of hoping I could get a spear. It feels like spear combat could actually be quite good in this. Okay, so that's locked. We do actually have that. Seems almost impossible. Okay, so both of these are not doable with my current abilities. Let's take a look. Don't know what that is. Whoever that knight is, though. Doesn't seem to be aware of what I'm up to. So that's a good sign. Most enemies can't see in the dark. I like the idea of having to use stealth. I also don't like the idea of having to use stealth. Like, I like it as an option. I hate it as a requirement. It would be the easiest way to describe how I feel about stealth in most games. Yeah, let's go this way. I see some stuff here. I know in the original version of this, the demo that I played, you could actually, ooh, it's a slime. Whoop. I didn't know it would goob. I'm just dying. Okay. That sucks. Wow, okay, so that poison was rough. Load last save. We're just here. Do not mess with slimes. They will apparently just ruin you. I'm just not gonna hop down there after all. We'll leave it for later. Alright, I think it's time to go say hello to Ugro. Okay. Yeah, I've got a buckler. Seems like your kind of standard tank and spank combat works reasonably well against these guys. Ooh, he had an explosive barrel, though. That's a question. I think I'm gonna bank that idea for later. I might be able to explode the slime. Locked. Uh-oh. Unless... Yeah, there was an attempt. Unless... What if... Oops. What if that? Torch. I don't need the book. Huh. Okay. There we go. Thought so. I'm just gonna light that again. I was kind of hoping that putting out the fire would somehow trigger it, but no dice. I don't. What does that do? What is this? Not a clue. Can't see anything in my stats panel, so whatever that does, it's not something I can mess with. Alright. Lysandrian Heartlands. Nothing else here. Let's just swap to my usual loadout. And let's see. Well, we've got a Setha seal. Spy through a keyhole. Interact with it while crouching. Old map. A scroll. Okay. Captain Serenar, regarding your concerns, I firmly believe that collapsing the southern passage will be more than sufficient to prevent any significant attacks on our flank. I fully trust the judgment of the Inner Sanctum's Council on this matter. I will suggest you do the same. However, I will acknowledge that spies or assassins may still climb over the rubble and take advantage of our absence. To address these concerns, I will install a sealed barrier that should keep such individuals out. Alright, doesn't look like we have anything else there. Get a dagger, some moldy bread. Books that I can't do with, more underworld ale. Locked doors. Couple of arrows. Haven't found a bow yet, but that might also just be because I missed it. It's possible. Okay, spells. Did I find anything? No. Arcane seals? Arcane seal adorned with a Setha rune. Okay, so that's kind of what I was looking for. So dagger. Short blade, deadly as it is elegant. Eh. Well, one of these is the Setha rune. S. Looks like we're missing at least 2 more. And I can go back to exploring. Question is... Okay, I can destroy these. We got a couple more boom barrels, but I'm not wholly confident in my ability to utilize them right now. Okay, bunch of arrows. At some point I'll find a bow. I do get the distinct feeling this might actually push me towards maybe a bit more of a homogenized role. Mess with a couple of different, couple of builds simultaneously rather than, or not homogenized. A much more broad build. At least initially. Yeah, I thought so. Blue potion. Couple of candles. Anything else in here? You don't look like a bad guy.
Greetings to you.
Aha, I thought I heard something. Hail, stranger. Had me worried for a moment. Hail to you as well. Were you worried? Why were you worried? Well, I heard you in the other room and feared somebody with a heavier sword arm might walk through the door. No offense. None taken. Who are you thinking of? I'm unsure at this point. Perhaps the Lysandrian guards, perhaps something worse. Okay, so we can actually ask him about a bunch of stuff. So rumors. Can't say I heard much lately. Maybe somebody in the nearby Church of Rahi can help you. Yourself. Name's Garrow. I'm a traveling merchant. I usually come down here around this time of year to trade dried mushrooms and water with the Lysandrians. The way it looks, I might have to change my route though. What brings you here? The desire of adventure brought me here, as did the promise of gold. A vagabond then. Well, you might find a few good things down here. Just make sure they belong to nobody before you take them. People take great offense at petty theft. Expedition. I know nothing about an expedition. Perhaps the Lysandrians know something. Primeval seed. Never heard of anything about a primeval seed. If you were on a pilgrimage and want some relic, you should ask a cleric. It's a Lysandria. You're standing on the outer perimeter of the fortress of Lysandria. The Lysandrians used to be a force around here, but apparently that's changed. How so? If I only knew. I myself arrived a couple of days ago. Last time I visited, this was a far more welcoming place. But now, looks like this perimeter of the fortress was completely abandoned. I explored the caverns nearby, but there are wastelanders everywhere. Worse, the place isn't exactly as it used to be, and there are more dangers in the underworld than just a few bitey rats. To name one, I've seen wastelanders around here, nearby caverns. Tried reaching the Church of Rahi next to the perimeter. You can see it from the window in the other room, but all the paths leading there are locked. Perhaps you could somehow get through the main gate. My memory serves me right. There should also be an underground lake somewhere. Naturally, the Lysandrians had some barracks, farms in that area as well. And then, of course, there's the fortress itself. Wastelanders. Damn vultures, every single one of them. Travel the surface and sooner or later you'll stumble across a group or two. It's unusual to see them underground though, let alone anywhere near a fortress. I wonder what brought them here. I know it's none of my business, but have you met any wastelanders on your way here? Seen a couple. I hope you disposed of them, they're a real plague. Here's a word of advice, don't let their dull looks fool you. On their own they may not pose much of a threat, but in groups they're quite dangerous. Speaking of, there's a pair of them in the northern rooms of the perimeter right now. How do you know that? I know because I locked them there myself. They surprised me when I was searching the area. I quickly made my way out of there and locked the door behind me, only to find that I dropped my Durva, a temple dagger from my initiation as a merchant. Sorry to ask you bluntly, in case you're heading over there, would you mind keeping an eye out for it? Sure. Okay, anything else? Well, welcoming. Compared to others, the Lysandrians are fairly welcoming people. They openly trade and sometimes even invite foreigners to their fortress. I can firmly say I've been to worse places before. Just be careful with your words around the nobles, or you will make acquaintance with the hangman. Isn't that a bit harsh? Compared to others? Okay. Lords are always concerned about spies and saboteurs. At least that's what they always say. Dagger. Have you found it? Okay. So I think we're good. We can trade with him now. So he's got a dagger, but it's no better than the one I have. Okay, so what can I sell? Moldy bread. Blue potion. Don't know. Wooden club. We might as well get rid of that. Burnt out torch. It's worth nothing, but I can sell it anyway. Silver ring. Candles. I'm just going to sell whatever I can. King's herb. Regenerate health. Chance to make you feel sick, though. Okay, that's better. So, I could buy the bandages. I mean, the lockpicks are probably the main one I want. I'm just gonna trade for now. We'll just take the money.
Anytime. Until next time.
Okay, so what else do we have here? Gatehouse key. Some of these. What is this? That's a different guy. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the church or some vague approximation. So we should probably also cook the meat and cook the fish. Let's see, what about the mushrooms? Looks like I can cook the mushrooms too. I wonder if I can cook the herbs. Doesn't look like it. Maybe there's an alchemy system later on. Okay, well, gives me some stuff to work with, at the very least. Unlocked. Strongbox. Has some more lockpicks. Okay, we have a rat. Okay. Slightly better. I'll have to figure out how to parry them. That's missing a lever, so we gotta keep an eye out for it. I don't necessarily trust that drawbridge, so let's keep looking around. So that's locked. Ah, there's the lever. Yeah, I gotta try tossing things at creatures. Because I might be able to get like an initial blow in just by womping them. Okay, lever, lever. Yeah, I think that was the correct choice. I get the distinct feeling I would have fallen. Maybe. Huh. I don't exactly know what that did. We got a door there, but it's locked. Go down the ladder. Doesn't seem like there's too much. This is fun. I love these weird dungeon crawlers. Okay, so this is the main gateway. What does this say? Wine cellar. That's locked. Much too complicated. I wish, as silly as it sounds, I wish there was actually a color differential between unlockable locks and regular kind, unless there is, and I just haven't noticed it. Okay, so I think this is this is the way I came through. So I want to check map. Lysandria Heartlands. So I'm here. Kind of filled this in. This is not the most. How do I? Okay, right click to remove those. Not the most detailed of maps. Just drink some more water. Because the guy's in here. There's that weird thing. Been through there. Can I disable this in any way, shape, or form? Doesn't look like it, no. And that's still locked. Unless I can lockpick this one. Much too complicated. Never mind then. Dead rat. I guess I've just looped on myself, but I always want to be kind of thorough. The eerie ambiance is getting to me a little bit too. Alright. Seems to be kind of the entrance to the fortress. I guess let's walk up to the top, just in case there's something here. Seems like some kind of crane situation. It's very dark. I do actually have torches on the other side. Or on my other loadout. If we see an enemy, I'm obviously going to have to swap. But at least at the moment. So, silly as it sounds, we might be able to climb up onto this. There we go. Ooh, War Axe. Requires 1 more point in strength. Sharp Battle Axe. Let's see, swords and axes. Might be worth it? Might be worth it. I don't really know if there's much of a reason one way or another. Looks like that's kind of defunct. So yeah, let's go up here next and see what we've got. Yeah, the eeriness of this is sending me to kind of like that quiet, sneaky, I want to be shush state. To Pilgrim's Chapel. Unfortunately cannot get through. Unlock that. And that's where the rat is. Slightly unfortunate because now I have no idea where I'm going. Because that seems locked. We've come full circle, so we've got a nice little roundabout here. Oh, there's something on the other side. Looks like the usual way is busted, but I can probably hop down from above. But let's look around. Do we have anything else? No. I should keep an eye out for any other potential... Let's see. Ooh. Could be an issue. Wasn't much. Hi. Okay, we have whatever this is. I'm not gonna mess with that. I don't think. Oh. Unless this is a really basic puzzle. It's all lined up, but I don't know if that did anything. Okay, so we could go up there. Cannot tell if something's on the other side of this. I don't like the sound of whatever that was. Whoop. I don't know how long this lasts. Hopefully not too long. Because, okay, there we go. That hurt. Okay, we also have a miner shirt. Inventory is full. Is it? Okay, is it better than what I have? Value, weight, quality, excellent. Okay, slashing defense. Seems better than the noble's tunic at the very least. Yeah, so is that just like a really jerk trap? I suppose so. Okay, we also have a short sword here. I really gotta work on my inventory space. What I really probably also have to do is just go talk to that guy again and sell some more stuff. Okay, so we're near that bridge. Okay, so those are the Wastelanders. Let's go clear my inventory before I do too much. Because I have some stuff I can offload onto him. Especially because I think we're over encumbered. And who knows, maybe I can get some extra stuff here.
Greetings, outsider.
Okay,
Have some
trade.
things you might be interested in.
Okay, short sword. Seems like it's, I mean, it's better than the rusty sword I'm rolling with. Let's see, blacksmith's hammer, keep the rest of these. Do have a bunch of those. I'm gonna trade that for now.
May it bring you luck. Take care.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw in the short sword over the rusty sword, because the rusty sword is serviceable. What about the war axe? It does up to 53 damage. All I need to do is put another point in strength.
Put it.
That is tempting. Weapon speed, 0.9, 0.98. So actually, it's about the same.
Hail,
I know.
Andreas.
I'll keep with what I've got for the time being. Fishing rod. We also have Queen's Leaf. Oh, cure illness. I bet I could have used that to get rid of the poison. Okay, balance. Do I have enough? I don't know. 5 bandages is a little overkill, but on the flip side...
Anytime. Take care.
Should be good enough. Door cannot be broken. Yeah, do we want to run back a little bit? Take a quaff. Damn it. Guess who forgot that was there? Okay. It was all the way over here. Wasn't it? Oh. Let's not do that for a hot second. Okay, here's what the save thing is. Do we want to put one more point into strength just so I can use this axe? I think so. I want to be a wizard, but right now I'm kind of spell-less, and I'd hate to hamstring myself for the rest of this video. Is not going to be very long at this point. Okay, health is looking fine. Okay, there's 2 of them. Okay, missed him. There goes 1. Then there's the other one. They can kick. But for whatever reason, this guy doesn't feel like coming after me. Alright. He's a smidge tougher. Yeah, I wonder if there's locational damage. Bold of him to drink in the middle of combat. Okay, wasn't sure if he was going for it. Ow. Second hit. Looks like we're good. Just had moldy bread, though. You'd think it would have dropped more. Oh well. Alright, let's find this guy's dagger. Grilled meat. Pot. Anything else? Underworld ale. I should probably actually just sell all of my spare booze in retrospect. What do we have here? Looks like just a... kind of an alternate entrance if I wanted to go this direction. I don't see the dagger, though. Might be over to the side. Dead guy. Okay. Anything in here? Some books, but nothing meaningful. Locked chest. Much too complicated. Well, all things considered, I got a bunch of skill points, and right now I'm not benefiting at all from my investment into magic. What is dexterity? Okay, does include lockpicking, so that's something to keep in mind. I'm just gonna boost my lockpicking. Yeah, I guess we're just going to have a couple of points in magic just so I can play around with it, but right now it's not gonna help me. Well, we got leather leggings, sturdy pair of pants. Better than what I had. But also not the guy's dagger. He said he dropped it in the area. I guess I should look around. What do we have here? Ah. Here we go. Lockpick, ceremonial dagger. Great with some things, and I think we're good. Alright, let's... Oh, God. How do we even get back to him? Kind of sort of this way, but it's awkward and loopy. Okay, no, actually we're good. This is where we want to be. So it does beg the question of where the heck do I go next, because I didn't see any new routes there. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Greetings to you.
Okay. Dagger. Here's your dagger. Thank you, you did me a great favor. Please, take this as a reward.
Are you
Cool,
looking for anything
trade.
in particular?
Let's see. So we don't need these pants. I'm gonna just sell the beer. Let's see. Another thing I might want to end up buying is all the lockpicks. How much is that going to cost? 17. So it's going to cost all my money. Doing it. Where'd the moldy bread go?
Anytime. Until next time.
I was in my quick bars. Ick.
Greetings to you. I
Okay.
have some things you might be interested in.
Give him the moldy bread. We don't want to mess with it.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Okay, so what did he give me? Crate is locked. Wait, that might be his. What did he give me? He might have given me an item. Oh, did he give me the shoes? No. I don't know what he gave me. I don't think it matters. The thing I will say that is this is still early access, so I kind of am indifferent to whether or not I see everything correctly on the first go. Just because almost assuredly I'm going to be starting over in about, you know, a year or 3. Okay. Put those there. 12 lockpicks. That feels good. There might be other locked doors that I could go back for and open up. Not this one. Yeah, not any of these. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I think this is good enough. Because otherwise I think I'm going to have to go back to aimlessly wandering. And I mean, admittedly, that's my name. And I'm not going to wear it out. It seems like there's more stuff over there where those cave trolls were. No, he's here. Unfortunately, this is baffling my sense of direction pretty badly. Okay, no fireball to the back, though. Ooh. Now that's an option. Not a good one. Where does this go? Better than falling to my death and taking a bunch of damage. Oh, it had some clothing in it. Anything else? Candle. Lockpicks. I like those. Huh. Too complicated, really. I wonder if this is actually one of those where... hi. Let's see. I wonder if this is one of those that there are actually no permanently locked doors, that if you have a high enough lockpicking skill, that sucks. You suck, sir. Looks like we've kind of found our way around, though. Please tell me I can open this. Locked. Well, my superior lockpicking skills seem to have worked out very well for me. Alright. So far so good. Take his torch. Take his other stuff. But yeah, it might actually be one of those that you can actually get a lot of stuff done if you just have, like, oodles of lockpicking. Alright. Anything else? No, looks like we're good. Let's just loot the rest of the rat. There's something wrong with this shrine here. It didn't seem to mess me up, so maybe it's fine. Anyway, I've found my way to new and exciting places by dropping through the floor. I did mention earlier that this has immersive sim vibes, and I stand by that. Okay, that's locked. That's where I came from. We have one of these, whatever that is, glowing charcoal. I don't know, it could be useful. I didn't really check this room out either. Like, just the fact that I looked and saw that there was a floorboard I could break gave me access to this whole area, and I'm sure there's like a bunch of other ways to get here normally. Summon Divine Light. Okay, learned a new spell. Spellbook. Divine. Okay. Required intelligence 13 is the unfortunate part. Spell is too complicated for me. 2 more intelligence points. I do have 2 attribute points, so I might actually be able to do it. Nothing in there. That might actually be kind of like a player stash. Or at least the option to do so. Okay, do we have anybody here? Looks like it's another rat. Fighting the rats up close is kind of weird, but it seems to be the only way that I can actually parry them. Or block them. So I guess it's fine. What is that? Farm. Seems not particularly farmy to me, but I don't know. Who am I to judge? Anyway, I think this is a good enough stopping point for me, at least for now. There's a ton of things to do, and I keep finding new locations to explore, which makes it exciting. That might be the chapel. We could check it out. Could also be a boss fight. Could be any number of things. Ah, so we've looped back on ourselves. So we're here now. Neat. But yeah, let's... Can I save? Is this one of those games where you save game? Oh, you just save. Huh. Wait, does that mean I can quick save? You can. That's good vibes. I was afraid this was going to go full Souls-like on me and require me to, like, restart from checkpoints and stuff, and the answer is no. Well, you don't look like a boss fight. Hello, sir.
Anybody? No, I don't even want to think about it.
Well, there's people here. That's fun. I'm not going to talk to them. I'm going to stare awkwardly at this man as I give my outro spiel. So Monomyth is available now in Steam in early access, so if you do want to pick it up and play it yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. I don't remember what the price is. It is $20 down to 18 for launch, which I think is a fine price for what it is. There are not a whole lot of first-person dungeon crawlers out there. There's what? Dread Delusion and Why am I forgetting it? I'm just going to remind myself. I have it here. Because there's Dread Delusion, and then there is Lunacid. There we go. It's not Lunark. That's a different game. And those are the only two that I can think of in recent memory that really hit upon this old school dungeon crawler, sort of immersive sim. You can kind of do whatever you want vibe. I think this is a little bit more like full immersive sim. I guess Dread Delusion kind of goes in there as well. Whereas Lunacid was a little bit more like full Souls-like, but also still very good in its own way. But they're just kind of neat little exploration games with a ton of different options, areas to explore, ways to explore, loot, build opportunities, and so on and so forth. And that makes them very exciting for me. Ooh, farm is locked off, at least for now. I'm sure there's some kind of sneaky way to get in there. Which also means it's probably going to be one of those, like, real fun speedrunning games at some point. But yeah, genuinely recommend this even in its current current state. Some early access games you're like, this feels maybe a little too early, and this one feels just right. I think the only complaint I would have and bring up is the fact that I wish starting with a certain level of skill in a spell, or like spell school would give you a starting spell to begin with, and maybe it does, and I just needed to invest more in. But it would actually been kind of nice to see that in the, in the starting character creation of like, hey, if you actually have like 14 divine magic, you just start with 1 or 2 spells as your character would just already know them. And again, maybe that's the thing, maybe it isn't, but I would love to see it all the same, just purely from the perspective of, I wanted to be a wizard and all I figured out how to do is make things wet, which is, there are some wizards that I'm sure probably appreciate that kind of level of ability, but, not super helpful when you're trying to survive a dungeon. I pretty much had to retool for melee. But it's fine. Eventually, maybe I can respec or something. Or not. Doesn't matter. And I'll see when it comes out in 1.0. But for now, at least, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.